Hey everyone, my name is Naomi Hartman and I am a Jamberry independent consultant. On behalf of your hostess, I'd like to say thank you for clicking join to the online Facebook Jamberry event party. We want to encourage you to learn about Jamberry products this week. If you are already familiar with Jamberry, we want you to just take the time to look through the new spring catalog that has just been released with brand new designs. Now, participating in this party can happen in a variety of different ways. But we want you to know that liking, commenting, sharing, or participating in the games will all earn you entries into a drawing that happens at the end of this week. That drawing will be towards a pretty awesome prize, so you want to keep checking back in so that you're familiar with that, but so that you get as many entries as possible as well. I also want to remind you that the hostess that invited you here is really hoping to share with you a product that she loves. And in that sharing, she's also hoping that you will fall in love with it. Your participation can help earn her some really great rewards, and it's a great way for you to say thank you to her for inviting you into this and introducing you to such a great new product. I want to tell you just a couple things about myself before we get going this week and give you an opportunity to understand better where Jamberry's coming from in my life and hopefully where it can go in yours. Now, I am a wife and a mom. I have an amazing 4-year-old daughter and a fantastic husband. I work full-time as a pastor of a Lutheran congregation, and I work about 55 hours a week for my job. Because of that, time to do my nails is pretty low on the priority list, and it's just not something that I've ever really put a lot of focus on. I used to get manicures and pedicures and acrylics done all the time back before I had a family and could manage to spend that kind of money on myself. Once my daughter came along, that just wasn't part of the budget that we set up every month. And that's okay because it's something I'm willing to give up because she's worth it, obviously. But it doesn't mean that I don't still want pretty nails like everyone else. Now, a lot of you might be thinking, well, you can just paint your own nails. This is true if I was good at it. And the truth is I'm not. I really, really, really stink at painting my nails. I am not patient enough to wait for them to dry. I almost always end up smudging them. I can't even get 60-second instant dry nail polish to stay put without having some kind of smudge on it. And that's pretty sad, guys. So when a friend introduced me to Jamberry about 3 or 4 months ago, I thought it was worth at least giving it a shot. She too is a pastor and a mom and a wife, and I thought if it was something that she felt was a worthy investment to save time and energy and money, then it was something that I could at least look into. So I put on that first sample using the blow dryer, which was a little hard because my daughter is scared of loud noises, and so finding time to do that without her around was difficult. But it also was a little bit cumbersome, to be honest. So I'm going to make sure to post some additional options for you on how to apply those nails. Now, I put the sample on a pointer finger, and I painted all the other nails. That sample stayed put for more than a week, and I know I did not apply it perfectly because, one, it's hard to do anything perfect on the first time, and two, I wasn't really paying attention a whole lot to the steps in the process. But I will tell you, I had to repaint the rest of my nails 3 times. And if you are like me and you hate painting your nails anyway, doing them 3 times in the course of a week is definitely enough to get you to seriously consider a different product. So I became a really big fan of Jamberry almost instantaneously. It saved me time, it saved me energy, and it was definitely going to save me money. Now, granted, this was money I wasn't already spending, but it is money worth spending. And that's the second reason that I want to tell you about. Like I said, I'm a pastor, so I work in a very professional field. I try to dress in professional attire on a regular basis. Now, I do have some quirky little things. I have a little bit of pink and purple hair every once in a while, and I still dress my age, which is in its 30s. But I'm still a professional, so I try to look that way. I had never really thought about the fact that my nails may or may not be reflecting that professionalism. I didn't really think a whole lot of people noticed them. Then one Sunday after I had my Jamacure on, I had a member come up and comment during communion that she really liked my nails. Now, my first thought was, you should be paying attention to communion, not my nails. And my second thought was, wow, I bet you people really do see my hands when I'm giving them communion, because that's a very kind of personal reaching out, giving someone the bread or holding the chalice. So I hadn't really thought about the fact that they were seeing my hands before. I also have noticed that the kids at church love my manicures. They are constantly checking to see if I've changed them and what's on them. Right now, I have only some on because I'm going to be doing an application video and I want you to see. But one of the ones I have on is called Poison. It's a little skull. It's a little rock and rollish, and the kids just think that's kind of fun. Unfortunately, it's retired, so you can't actually order this one, but it is fantastic. And there are some great wraps just like it that are a little bit rock and rollish. So it's kind of been a great conversation starter. It's been fun for the kids in the church, and it's nice to know that something I hadn't realized people were paying attention to is now being addressed and making me feel a little bit more professional. The other side of this is that you may be thinking your nails really shouldn't be that big of a priority as far as how you look. You shouldn't worry about whether people are judging you on that. And it's not. Nails are just a small part of the picture. I really think inner beauty is really important. And I think that a lot of your inner beauty comes from your spirit, your kindness, and from your care of yourself, your self-worth, and your confidence. And that's reflected on the outside by how you present yourself. So even though it's just a small part of it, and it's 15 minutes, 20 minutes of my routine a week, it's something that is expressing my confidence in myself and is helping me hold myself up a little taller, because I know that I feel a little bit prettier and a little bit sassier and a little bit more unique and fun because I have these fantastic nails all the time now. So that is why I love the Jamberry product so much. I became a consultant because I love it and I want other people to know about it and to love it. I became a consultant because it helps put a little bit of extra money into my family budget. This fall, for instance, I'm taking my daughter to Disneyland when we're in California for a family wedding. And a year ago doing this, it would have been a really nickel and dimed. We would have done it, but it just would have been the bare minimum. Now doing it, she's going to get the full princess experience because I've been able to earn this extra income to kind of help with that. The second side of it is that I spend 55 hours a week in my job. And so finding time to really interact with people who are not connected with my church is really difficult. Jamberry online parties have given me the opportunity to really meet some new people, to have a lot of fun socializing, to get to talk about girly stuff like hair and nails and manicures and pedicures, and really just to enjoy interacting with other women on a regular basis that aren't all connected to my congregation, which is really great. I love being a pastor. It's really nice, though, sometimes to not always be viewed as a pastor first. And Jamberry's given me that opportunity to have a whole different group of people with whom I interact. So I really enjoy it. I love what I do. I love the product. I think it's amazing. I think you will love it as well. Please request a sample from our hostess. Follow the videos and the tips on how to apply them. Know that practice is important, just like it is with painting your nails. So if you mess up, don't just throw the baby out with the bathwater. Call me. I'll give you another sample. I'll get you going again. We want you to have a chance to test it out. We want you to fall in love with it. And so we know that you need to be patient and give yourself a little bit of time to learn something new. That said, I really think it's a simple product. I do it all the time with my family around. I sit on the couch with my little mini heater, which is probably one of the best things you can buy when you're doing Jamberry because it's so quiet and it's so portable and easy to use. And I do my nails while we're watching a family movie together, or I do my nails while I am sitting down playing a game of Candyland, and I can really make that work, so I know you can too. If you have questions, please put them in the event page. Other people may be wondering the same thing, or feel free to private message me. I'm here to help however I can, and I hope that we have a great week this online together, and I hope that we are able to really support our hostess and earn her some great rewards. So I look forward to partying with you all, and I will talk with you later. Bye-bye.